Wow, man, I love that tune, and that band is called Living Dead Girl, and the song's called Skylines. Now that song has everything. It's trippy, it's creepy as hell, and it
Mhm.
just sounds so good. I love what they do with the vocals because it's almost that haunting um uh, uh, girl excuse me, you hear it every time in the movies, reciting to something like whether it be like a prayer or like just like some sort of like creepy haunting tune. Like it is that's what it reminds me of. That's why I love this tune. It's a fantastic tune.
Yeah, really, really well done. Really interesting things going on vocally and musically. Great effects and colors and textures. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and I think part of it that made it so creepy, and there was just this ominous dissonance going on in that low bass, and also there were some strings going on that kind of reminded me. Speaking of movies, some of the music out of Psycho,
Yeah,
actually.
oh yeah.
Yeah, which was just it just enhanced the creep factor there. But and I love the vocals. They sit so well over the top of all of that because you've got that low end rumble going on, and then those high, really, really nice lead vocals and harmonies. That was a great tune.
Well, even the kind of, we'll call it the distortion kind of fuzz at the very end with the vocals mixed into it. Even that, all these ridiculous ghost shows. When the is there a spooky ghost here? And they start, you can hear the talking and it's all staticky and that sort of thing. And I mean, if that's what they're going for, they did well with that too, because where it stood out to me for that. So.
Absolutely, and I have to say, perfect name for the band. I love it.
Oh yeah, I know. First thing I thought was actually Rob Zombie, but
Ah,
because yeah, actually, well, he has a song on his first album, Hillbilly Deluxe, called "Living Dead Girl."
ah,
So little side note there. So
there we go. Always learn something from
yeah. So next up, we're gonna do a band called Replica Jesus, and this one called Everything Rots. Dig this. Replica Jesus, Everything Rots. You know what? I picked this tune just because it was so rocking, and I love the kind of growly vocals and like almost kind of 80s a little bit kind of scream to it as well. But the tune was really cool. Like it really did kind of catch me like right away, and I got right to it right away. I started banging my head like right off the hop. A great tune.
We were doing the same thing.
Yeah, it had great energy. And I love that little intro they did. He was playing some slide dobro back there. Kind of set an interesting mood. Anyway, it was a good tune.
Yeah, it was a great tune. Yeah, I like the vocals. And yeah, it was just enough death growl. It didn't sound unhealthy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that just makes my throat hurt to listen to it. But yeah, that was awesome.
All right, on. So we have time for one more for part one. So the one we're going to get to next is a band called High Lives. And the song's called Wake Me Up. Dig this. Right on. That was High Lives with Wake Me Up. And you know what? Normally, I'm not a huge fan of pop punk, but I was really in the mood for the other day, and I came across these guys, and I was like, you know what? This actually is really cool. Like, I really got into it. And a little bit more solid sounding, which is kind of good because it was pop punk, but kind of like straying off a little bit, so kind of giving it more of a heavier sound, but still like with the vocals and the harmonies, it was a great tune all around. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really liked the vocals. I liked the feel of the tune. They were doing some really interesting things rhythmically. I thought it was a good tune.
Yeah, I love the energy of it right from the beginning. We were saying up air, we just moved over into the